Before I start this video, I just want to thank all my viewers and apologize for the lack of uploads lately. I do plan to start picking up the pace here very soon. Today, I just wanted to quickly cover another strange story about mermaids in Africa. I have covered this many times in the past, and since they are some of my most watched videos, I try to stay updated on any new stories or encounters that I find. In December, there was a viral story in Zimbabwe, Africa about a mermaid that was caught by police after they found it hanging clothes in the middle of the street. And this story became so famous throughout Zimbabwe that the police had to make an official statement stating that they did not arrest a mermaid and that they don't believe in mermaids. Now, if you haven't watched any of my previous videos about mermaids, there are tons of alleged accounts in Africa of mermaids actually attacking people. One case happened when 3 boys were herding cattle, and as they were walking, one of them saw a huge fish in the water at a dam. And one of the kids was amazed at how big this fish was, so he wanted to catch it, and he jumped in the water. And when he grabbed onto this fish, a mermaid appeared out of nowhere and dragged him under the water. Then his friend jumped in to try to save him, and he too was also pulled under by this mermaid, and they both sadly drowned. And at about this time, the villagers claimed that they had seen a mermaid in the water at this exact location just a couple of days before. Now, of course, there is no proof that a mermaid was responsible for the deaths of these 2 young boys, but the villagers believe without a shadow of a doubt that a mermaid did this. Then there was a famous case when workers building 2 dams claimed that mermaids were messing with their equipment. And some of the workers also started to disappear. And the interesting thing about this case is, still to this very day, the workers that vanished are still missing. Now, the first thing that I assumed when I came across these stories is that these deaths and disappearances must have been caused by crocodiles or some sort of river monster. And when I searched Google to see if crocodiles live within these areas, I came across a lot of stories of crocodile attacks, and some of these crocs are massive. But despite knowing that there are crocodiles in these waters, most people that live here still believe that these attacks are caused by mermaids. Now, according to articles that I've read, every single case where it's believed a mermaid was responsible, the victim is always a man. And sometimes a body is found, but there are never any bite marks or injuries on the bodies. So there is a bit of a mystery here. In this newer case where it's believed that a mermaid was caught hanging clothes in the middle of a very busy street, eyewitnesses stated that the workers who were ordered to take the clothes down had a very hard time because more clothes kept magically appearing. And when I watched the video, I was kind of surprised by this footage because the clothes are hung on an electrical wire very high up. So how could someone do this in a very populated area without being seen? You could see in the video that they needed a truck with a crane in order to take the clothes down. Now, of course, I'm not saying that I believe that mermaids did this, but because of strange stuff like this and all the disappearances that goes on in these regions, it's no wonder why people believe in mermaids and other magical entities. And just maybe there is something paranormal that might be going on here. Until next time, this is Paranormal Junkie. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned.